agree there is an epidemic in this country of people who don't want to work. People who can't be bothered to get up every day and contribute to our society, but instead want to freeload off the labor of others. But those aren't blue-collar people. Those aren't working-class people. It's a group of people who are never talked about for how little they actually work and produce and how little they contribute to humanity. The people I'm talking about are the Wall Street freeloaders, the masters of passive income. Those who profit off the labor of others have all the time in the world, while those who make this country run, the people who build the products and contribute to labor, have less and less time for themselves, for their families, and for their lives.
I believe he's talking about like the 32-hour work week. And like, I'm all for the 32-hour work week with the same pay, like no pay cut. But like in actuality, that's not going to happen, in the sense of, like, if you've seen the UPS workers, like the UPS workers were they were demanding and asking for more money and better benefits for the seasonal workers and part-time people and all that, and they got it. You know, they went on strike for a little bit or whatever the case may be, and they got it. And then 2 months later, 3 months later, something like that, they cut 20,000 people or 10,000 or something like that. Like, they're going to give you what you're asking for, but are you willing to take the repercussions of what's going to follow? If they pass this law, the bill, that it'll be a 32-hour work week, then there's going to be a lot of people getting laid off. Now, all those people that's laid off are going to depend on the government, and I don't think I don't like the 40-hour work week. It's not good. I mean, it's trash. It's twa. But I don't think that the 32-hour work week will benefit us in any way. Like, do I think it benefit spending time with family? Yeah. But the repercussions, millions of people will lose their job, and then that's going to cause, in my mind, the the speed up of robots in jobs. Like, say it happens in 2026, where it's mandatory 32-hour work week or whatever the case may be. By 2028, I believe there'll be at minimum 2 million people laid off, and 2 million robots inside of jobs. That's my estimate. I'm sure I could be wrong, but if they pass that law, the 32-hour work week, I feel like they have to say that they can't fire anyone, which I don't think is legal, but they can't fire anyone for the next 10 years or 5 years or whatever the case may be, or it'll be a hefty fine, a fine where the fine to go to the people that they fired, if you get what I'm saying, that'll pay them for the next 5 years or so, or 10 years or so. But just saying that it's a 32-hour work week, it needs to be more, in my eyes. I could be wrong, but in my eyes, it has to be, like, you can't just say it needs to be a 32-hour work week. Like, it has to have I can't think of the word, but you have to add more than just a 32-hour work week. 32-hour work week. And if you lay off this amount of people, we will find you this amount of money for the next 20 years to pay them. You know, like, it has to be an incentive to not. Well, I guess it wouldn't be an incentive for them. But, yeah, that's my thought process on it. Who knows, man? We'll see what happens. It sounds good, but I know these big corporations, they're not going to, they're going to do something, and it's not going to be good. That's all I have. Until next time, peace and love and peace.